Hello there. I want to talk a little bit about the gene keys. I've gotten some feedback from several people in my community who I really value, and they're like, I don't get the gene keys. What are these keys? Like, what are you talking about? The gene keys is not something that I can explain in a small bite-sized snapshot, but I'm going to do my best to let you know that it's a system, and it's a system of living wisdom. And this system of living wisdom is in the field. It's in the invisible spaces of all that is. And it's a way that Richard Rudd, who is the creator, has been able to capture and bring to life through poetry and beauty and through contemplation, where we can begin to understand at a deeper level our soul's plan. That's how I see the gene keys, and that's how I support my community members in engaging and contemplating with the gene keys. But if you want more self-awareness and you want to feel more emotionally regulated, if you'd like to experience a greater sense of neutrality inside of yourself, particularly as you're moving through the turbulent times that we are in and the turbulent times that we are going to continue to move through, just based on the nature of the global transformation of consciousness that is taking place on the planet, the gene keys is an excellent support system. That's how I want to say it. And I am going to go out on a limb and share that I'm an excellent guide to support you in understanding what this living wisdom is communicating to you, and perhaps the opportunities that are available to you through this system. I will be talking about the gene keys quite a bit through the new year in my monthly container called Ignite Your Light. And each month we come together in a soul gathering, which is a live community gathering where we all join our hearts and minds, where it's a container where you can feel truly seen, truly heard and recognized, particularly as people come forward and they share their experience and the experience that they're in with the transit that is present on the planet at the time. And this is the beauty of the gene keys and why I can't just break it down for you in one little simple snapshot, because every 6 days, as the planets move around, the astrology repositions itself, there are new energies present on the planet. And this is what we're going to engage in. And this helps us be more attuned. It supports us in a greater level of understanding and awareness of what life is inviting us into. And in spiritual psychology, the beauty of spiritual psychology is that it's an invitation to recognize that everything that's happening in life is a beautifully designed opportunity, giving us the stepping stones to take us to our next level of evolution, to our next higher level of potential. And I think that's what we all have in common. That's what we all share, is this idea of being the best version of ourselves. The gene keys is a living wisdom that gives us a peek into the brilliance and the magnificence of your soul qualities. Let's put it that way. So if you're ready to reveal the inherent divine gifts that are encoded in your DNA, then check out the links below and get on my calendar. Have an exploration call with me where I can share more about how this relates to you personally and individually. And that's really the beauty of it, is as you work with your own hologenetic profile and your own gene key soul map, that's what I call it, the soul map, you're getting a peek into what you've come here to contribute in the world, and what the, I don't want to say stumbling blocks, but what are the shadow aspects and the opportunities that your soul has chosen to work with and work through for your highest and best good in this magnificent journey called life. I'm Donna Bond. If you found this helpful, please click like and subscribe, and there are some links below that will take you to Ignite Your Light, which is the space in which I will be leading us through the Gene Keys in 2026. Thanks so much for tuning in.